Hello and welcome to this session on data pre-processing. So, data pre-processing in machine learning involves a lot of things like data integration, data transformation, data reduction or dimension reduction, and data cleaning. Okay. So, before even talking about that, let's talk what exactly is data pre-processing. And so, data pre-processing is a data mining technique which is used to transform the raw data into a useful and meaningful data. Data pre-processing can then be classified into three major parts: data cleaning, data transformation, and data reduction. So in data cleaning, we are majorly dealing with two things: handling missing data and handling noisy data. In data transformation, basically we are transforming our data from one form to another, and the parts include normalization, attribute selection, discretization, and concept hierarchy generation. In data reduction, we are basically trying to reduce the size of the data, and the parts include data aggregation, attribute subset selection, numerosity reduction, and dimensionality reduction. So let's talk more about data cleaning. Sometimes the data we have some missing values or null values. So the machine learning algorithms usually expect that all values that we have are not null. So to handle this, we need data cleaning, in which we'll either remove the missing values or we'll find some other replacement for the missing values. Okay, so there are basically two ways how do we handle these missing values. First one is ignore the missing values. The second one is you find something like mean, median, mode and replace the value with that. Okay, so to understand this better, let's go through a code. Here we have imported the NumPy and Panda libraries, and we have taken a dictionaries containing marks, rank, and average marks. We are converting this dictionary to data frame, and this is the result of the data frame. This is how it looks like. Now the next thing we are doing is checking if any of the values is null using df dot is a null function. Okay. So what do we see here is a table with the values true and false. So if we go back to the previous table, we see there are some entries with NaN, which means not a number. So wherever there was NaN in the previous table, you see something as true in the next table. So it is telling whether some particular value is null or not by true or false. So that's what isNull function does. Okay, so the next functionality is fill NA, and inside the argument we have passed 0, which means this particular method is going to replace every null value with 0. That you can see marks is 0 here. We can also add any other number here, so we are doing fill NA by 5. Now it is replacing every null value by 5. Okay, now we have another functionality which is bfill. Bfill basically means what it does is it fills everything, every value with a number after it. So you see the first null value and 0th row will be replaced by the same value in the next row, which is 40. Okay, so marks of 0th row will be 40. Okay, similarly the marks of in second row will be replaced by 98. Okay, 95, sorry. So you see the result, marks at 0th row is replaced by the next one's 40, and same as in the second row. Okay, so next function is pad or pad. What it does is similar to the previous one, it replaces by the previous value. Okay, so let's say the value in first column is 90, the value first row is 90, the value in second row is null, so value in second row will be now 90. Okay, so this is how it works. Now we have another functionality called interpolate, and what this does is it just takes the average of the value before and after it. Okay, so if you can see, the value in second row is the average of value in first and the last one. Okay, now The last operation is drop NA, which just deletes or drops every row which has a null value. Okay, so we learned how to handle missing values. Let's learn more about data cleaning and data transformation in the next series of videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.